Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Young Sage here in GTA Online for another car review. We're here in the parking garage because I thought I'd mix it up. And we're going to have a look at the Overflod Imorgon today. Now, this car is actually quite hated in the game. I think it looks awesome. And it's a really cool idea, too. It's based on a real vehicle. Hold on, I have to look this up. Based on the Gumpert RG Nathali. Thank you, Reddit. You're actually useful for once. And it looks really close to that car. I'll post this link. I'll post a link to this Reddit thread in the description if I get a minute. And the one guy did say it right. He said it looks like a fat version of the Porsche Taycan. But he's kind of wrong because the Taycan's a four-door. I mean, this lighting in here is absolute garbage. So it's okay. Here's the cool thing: the real car is not even a hybrid, but the engine is taken from the real car. I'm pretty sure. And by the way, this has nothing to do with Gumpert, like Gumpert Apollo, because that's now a company called Apollo Automotive. This is a guy who literally made a car to sell, and I don't think he did it. I don't think he actually did a great job. Because I mean, the real car, I think this looks better than the real car. Honestly, this is one of the first times I could say GTA did a better job than the real car designer. I mean, there are a couple other cars where it looks better than the real life car, but for the most part, the real life car always looks better, in my mind. This thing is powered by I mean, the engine's completely covered up and it's just blah blah underneath. This vehicle is currently on sale for Twitch Prime members, so if you want one and you are a Twitch Prime member, even if you don't want one, I'd still say pick one up. It's only 300 and... Well, look at the price real quick. I don't want to butcher it completely. I know it's about 300-some thousand. $324,000. That's it. That's it. If you want one, I'd recommend picking it up. $324,750. That's amazing. Also, the APC is on sale this week, but I need to get a friend to help me so I can do the APC mission. That's one of them that I never got to do in my truck. So I'll go do that, and then I'll purchase that before they change them. See, I don't buy cars normally on day one because I know the price is going to go down anyway. Yeah, I only wish I had the trade price for that. But the trade prices for these new vehicles are ridiculous. I used to realize I have just enough for this. No, I don't. Some of the numbers are so damn similar sometimes. Maybe it's because I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. Anyway, back to this. Again, no starter hiccup. But somehow, I don't exactly know what the heck that means. That's a temperature gauge front and center. Because this is powered by hydrogen. This is the first hydrogen fuel cell vehicle in GTA. So therefore, it sounds extremely strange. It's very low mellow tone. It's almost like it almost sounds like synth pop. But most of the time when you're driving, the electric motor is doing the work. It handles like a pig. I kid you not. This thing handles like a stinking pig. I hope that doesn't appear in the video, because I just had a big audio hiccup in the game. Nobody really ever asks about this, because I think they're too smart to think that I would even have money for a computer. Yeah, but this is always PS4. Even if I had, I did get GTA for free on the Epic Store. I was hoping it would, well, it would give me money, but there's no way I could connect the accounts, because the account link is disabled. I mean, account transfer is disabled. So I would never play this on PC unless they would re-enable it. They said they might re-enable it to transfer PS4, PS5, and Xbox. It's a Series X. You barely even hear the engine, so... I mean, because most of the time it's just electric motor whirring. Take this up there. Too bad you can't... One thing they need to add, if they ever do a new DLC, is add a way when you go into your office to go straight to your custom shop. Because I'd rather not have to go through this extra crap just to do this. Yeah, no starter hiccup, just turns on.
What were you looking for? What are you after?
Have a quick look at the customization options. You have a carbon and a primary version of everything. Because I'm pretty sure most of this stuff, the colors are controlled by the secondary color by default. It should be yellow, but it's not. The color in this car is yellow.
If you can think it, I can do it.
Most of these are exactly the same. It's just the seat that changes. The cage itself doesn't change, so we'll just flick through them. So you get a quick look at the seats.
Life is hard when you can have anything.
Yeah, the default exhaust exits there. That makes sense when you don't have a friggin' splitter hanging off the back. So thankfully you can do this. The lighting in here is actually not great at all.
Garage again?
I think we're actually gonna get neons.
Think long and hard. Looking good.
Anyway, here's the rest of the liveries. That looks kind of cool like that.
With the world turning more socialist by the day, who do you call Republican Space Rangers? They are Butch.
Making decisions is stressful.
In our last episode, the Rangers bravely attempted to save America by assassinating the
Not a bad job.
Trims the interior, by the way. Just so you know, I'm not lying. It's the roll cage wrappings and all the interior panels. There's a lot of different spoilers. That's like the weirdest spoiler mount I've ever seen, but it does look kind of cool in its own way. I do believe this is actually available as a regular rear spoiler as well.
Do you need a drink? Bubbles or something?
Big Wine's not even the coolest one. I like this one. It's this one that's mounted down by the license plate instead of on the actual tail. Well, it's mounted on the tail instead of on the trunk panel. Oh, this is where it gets cool.
No rush at all.
What the bloody one? You gotta be shitting me, egghead. Listen up. I will not, repeat, will not serve with women or
There it is.
I'm just gonna use that. I kind of wish you could mix and match, because I'd rather have the Overflod logo right there, because tell me that doesn't look really cool. But that's there, so it only goes down to sport. I left the stock wheels on this.
If you can think it, I can do it.
So we did this a little out of order. We looked at the car, then we drove it, and then we customized it after. So guys, that brings us to the end. Do you own one of these cars? Will you be buying one now that it's on extreme sale? Let me know in the comments. Now, I will make sure that I leave that Reddit link in the description box once this video goes up. So if it's not there as soon as the video goes up, check back. And by the way, a little side note, GTA 6 may likely not have private lobbies. So if that's actually the case, there will be no videos on that game. We might just do a story mode playthrough and that's it. Because if there's no way for me to showcase my cars without griefers killing me, there's no worth. There's no good in it. I may not even play the online if it's going to be like that. I might stick with 5 until they shut the servers down. I sure hope they listen to their fans and keep private lobbies in there. Because a lot of people like the private lobbies, like me. Who do videos and don't need griefers gumming up the works. Come on, who needs a friggin' flying shitbox to come by and just shoot you with a missile and then straight up you can't even destroy them because you have to pay for it. And I'm pretty sure I don't want to pay $20K for their little piece of shit. Anyway, that's the end of that shitty rant. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.